From the elasticity,
Cost of taxation. It is
cost of
deadweight
taxation.
loss.
Uh, I don't know whether it was done or not, but it's in the syllabus. I just
Yes,
checked it.
no, but deadweight loss portion is done now.
No, ma'am, that portion is not done. Consumer surplus, producer surplus, deadweight loss not done.
Not
That
done,
part.
ma'am. No, that is not done.
Consumer surplus is not done.
No, ma'am,
No,
no,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Eh, Baba. Consumer surplus, producer surplus, these portions are not done. Ah. What is the unit?
Unit 5, I think. Unit 5 last,
Unit
একদম last
5
part টা.
না? আচ্ছা
একদম
আচ্ছা,
last part
দাঁড়াও
টা.
দাঁড়াও, বুঝতে পেরেছি। এক মিনিট দাঁড়াও তো, দেখি আমার কাছে আছে কিনা এখন। তাহলে এখনই পড়িয়ে দেবো, আর নাহলে ওয়েট করতে হবে। আছে তো, আমি কোথায় যেন পড়াই। ও, দাঁড়াও এক মিনিট, একটু ধরো তো। কোথাও একটা আমি এদিনকে যে করালাম, তাহলে কি এটা সেম 3 কে করালাম? ট্যাক্স এন্ড ডেডওয়েট লস না?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম ওইটা।
প্রাইস মিনিমাম প্রাইস, দিস পার্টস না? Government intervention and efficiency loss, these things. Actually I don't have the syllabus right now.
ম্যাম আপনি ম্যাম ওই ইউনিটে আপনি ট্যাক্স ইন্সিডেন্স অব্দি করেছিলেন ম্যাম। ওই ইউনিটটা তখন ট্যাক্স ইন্সিডেন্স অব্দি করেছিলেন।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, তাহলে দাঁড়াও আমি একটু পড়িয়ে দিই। হ্যাঁ, আমি এটা খুঁজে পেয়েছি। আর কি আছে, তুমি সিলেবাসটা একটুখানি বলো।
ম্যাম ইউনিট 5টা।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, না 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 না, যেটুকুনি হয়নি ওইটুকুনি বলো ইউনিট 5 এর।
আচ্ছা ম্যাম একটা সেকেন্ড।
আমার কাছে সিলেবাসটা নেই, হার্ড কপিটা। যে কারো কাছে আছে একটু দেখে বলো। হুম, কোথায় গেলে সবাই? And my network is also another. Yes, I have opened soft copy. Just a minute. Unit 5, na? Hmm. Look, Unit 5, I'm reading. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? The
Yes, ma'am.
economic
Yes, ma'am.
role of, okay, okay, fine. The economic role of government with respect to market price ceiling, price flooring, and market adjustment with short case studies of agricultural administered price, minimum wage, and rent control. That part is done, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, black market is also there. Now, tax and market adjustment, elasticity and tax incidence. This is done now. Elasticity and tax incidence. If you are more elastic, then the burden is more. Sorry, burden is less. If you are
Yes, ma'am,
inelastic,
done.
huh?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am,
done.
done.
Done তো আচ্ছা ট্যাক্স এন্ড মার্কেট অ্যাডজাস্টমেন্ট সেটাও তো হয়ে গেছে tax and market adjustment. That means if tax is imposed, then how, just like price flooring and price ceiling, if tax is imposed, then how the consumer is facing the problem, producer is facing the problem, and all. So this
Yes,
part is
ma'am,
also
yes,
done.
done.
The demand
Yes,
card
ma'am, it's
supply
done.
card and all, okay? Done. Now 5.2 is comparison of markets with and without government. So this is the only thing for unit 5. So what else you are asking?
ম্যাম কস্ট অফ ট্যাক্সেশনটা ম্যাম দেখলাম লাইক আগের পেপারগুলোতে জিজ্ঞেস করেছে, কোয়েশ্চেনটা আমি এমনি জিজ্ঞেস করলাম একবার।
কোথায় বলো তো, আমি তো খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না এখানে।
না আমি লাইক 2017-18 এর পেপারগুলো দেখেছিলাম, ওখানে দেখেছিলাম লাইক কনজিউমার সারপ্লাস, প্রোডিউসার সারপ্লাস ক্যালকুলেট করতে বলছে আর ডেড ওয়েট লস বার করতে বলছে এগুলো, তাই এগুলো একবার জিজ্ঞেস করে নিলাম।
দেখি আমরা যদি কোশ্চেন পাই তাহলে আমরা এটা পড়াবো। হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, একদম।
কারণ আমি তো সিলেবাসে খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না সেরকম কিছু, সেজন্য আমি আর এদিকে আর কিছু করছি না। ফাইন, তাহলে একটা কাজ
না
করো,
আমি সিলেবাসে পাচ্ছি না ম্যাম, বাট লাইক পেপারটা দেখে আমি বলছি, পেপারটা দেখে আপনাকে বলছি।
ঠিক আছে, আমার কাছে অনেকগুলো ইউনিভার্সিটি কোয়েশ্চেন পেপার আছে। আই এম গোইং টু ডিসকাস দোজ কোয়েশ্চেন পেপার টুডে। So if we find out any such thing, then we will go back and discuss it, okay? Because I have my PPT ready. That I am discussing it SEM 3 actually. But if it is in, if any question from there is in SEM 1, then definitely I will discuss this portion here also. Okay, so let me start the discussion now. Okay, my screen is visible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is question number 19. Actually, you know, in part 1, part 2 syllabus, it was there. But in semester system, I think it is now shifted to SEM 3. That is why it is not in the syllabus right now. Anyway, look at very first question. Question number 1A. What are the 4 principles of economic decision making? Bolo. What are the 4 principles of economic decision making? The first 4 principles you have to tell out of the 10 principles. Okay? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now question 1B. How does a production possibility frontier show the scarcity and technical efficiency? If you are on the PPF, then you are technically efficient. Okay? And scarcity means if you are above the PPF. Okay, it is beyond PPF. That means according to your technological facility, according to the availability of your resources, you cannot reach there. So this is the scarcity point. Fine. So if your PPF like this, then any point above the PPF, any point beyond PPF. Fine. So to the right of PPF. Achha, question 1C. Mention 2 opportunity costs of building a dam on a river. Tell me. 2 opportunity costs. Look, it varies. Obviously, it should vary man to man. So what do you think? What is the 2 opportunity cost of building a dam on a river?
The money which is used to build a dam can be used for making roads or highways.
Okay, this is one. And anything else? The agricultural land which is used to create that dam, right? Because dam is on the river, no? So the area is just beside the rivers. These are very fertile agricultural land. So these are just, that is the issue. This is the issue behind any type of agitation of dam making. That the fertile lands, these are acquired by the government to create the dam. So the loss of agricultural production is another opportunity cost of building a dam. Now question D. How will the demand for labor be affected if wage rate declines? What do you think? Demand for labor be affected if wage rate declines and price of substitute inputs decline. Look, it will be the shifting of the demand curve, huh? No. If wage rate declines, it will be the excess demand for labor, because it is in case of the labor market, in the horizontal axis you are measuring the labor, and on the vertical axis you are measuring wage, right? The wage rate is falling, so you are moving along your demand curve. You are moving along the supply curve. Okay? So given the demand and supply curve position, it is creating excess demand for labor. First option. And the second, the price of substitute inputs decline. So if the price of substitute inputs decline, then people are going to substitute labor for that. So the demand for labor will fall. In that case, demand curve will shift to the left. Is it okay? Question D. So first case is the movement along the demand curve. Second case is the shifting of the demand curve to the left. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Question 1E. Identify the reason of
Excuse
the
me, ma'am,
type
can you
of
explain the price? Excuse me, ma'am, can you explain the prices of substitute input decline again?
Yes. Price of substitute inputs decline. So you are going to substitute labor for that input. So demand for labor should fall. Done?
No, ma'am, if we are going to substitute. Okay.
Decline though. Price of substitute input decline. So you are going to consume that substitute input more. So less of labor. So demand for labor
Yes,
should
ma'am.
fall.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and the car here it is a shifting of the curve to the left. Done. Acha, identify Identify the reason of the type of the following goods. Congested toll roads. Toll roads, so excludable and congested.
Private good, ma'am.
I'm right.
Yes, rivalry is there, so it's a private good. And uncongested, non-toll. Non-toll
Public.
means non-excludable.
Ma'am, common
Yes,
resources.
I'm common resources.
common resource. Uncongested.
मैम
so
अनकंजेस्टेड तो मैम
No,
কোনো
no,
राइवलरी नहीं पब्लिक तो मैम
public good.
पब्लिक
हाँ,
होता है
public तो हाँ
Uncongested means non-rivalry and non-toll means non-excludable. So non-rival, non-excludable. So public. One is private, another is public good. Simple. So here, when you are going to explain, you have to explain in this way. First, you can explain that, okay, there is rivalry, is there or not, excludability is there or not, and the conclusion. So 3 lines, at least 3 lines for each of these goods. Okay. And only 3 lines, not more than that. No elaboration, no story making, nothing is there. 5. If. How is a command economy different from a mixed economy? Mixed economy means there is a control economy as well as free economy. But command economy is totally controlled by the authority. Okay. So mixed economy, in that sense, mixed economy is more flexible than command economy. Any decision cannot be taken under the command economy, but some sort of flexibility is there in case of mixed economy. And Indian economy is an example of mixed economy. Achha, question number G. State 2 factors that might affect elasticity of supply. Follow. State 2 factors that might affect elasticity of supply. What are the factors? Koi gale. State two factors that might affect elasticity of supply. Elasticity of supply. Some of you are asking whether we have to study upward sloping or elasticity, the factors affecting elasticity of supply. I think Dimple. Now you got your answer. You have to. Obviously, the time factor. Time is one of the factors. Elasticity of supply is quite elastic in the long run as compared to the short run. This is one factor. And another factor that can influence the elasticity is the availability of the raw material. Okay. If more raw materials are available, then your supply is elastic. If raw material is not so easily available, then your supply is inelastic. Okay, so these are the two factors you may write. Or if you have some other factors in your mind, you can also write and explain. H, but look, this is only 2 marks question. So for each point, not more than 2 or 3 sentences. Question number H. How does an increase in supply of mobile phone affect total spending on mobile phone if demand is elastic? Eta tomra bolo. This is your question. How does an increase in supply of mobile phone affect total spending on mobile phone if demand is elastic? Total spending means total revenue. So they are asking about the total revenue and elastic part. Okay. Demand elasticity and total revenue. Demand is elastic. Supply is increased. So quantity is increased. So how price will change? How the total revenue will change? What do you say? Think of it and give answer. No hurry. Question 1-8. Read the question, think of it. It is something related with total revenue and elasticity of demand. And then give your answer.
Ma'am, total revenue will increase.
But
How
total
explain?
revenue, ma'am,
Ma'am, it will increase because as it is mentioned that demand is elastic, so there is a scope that demand will change and the market will accept, and since the supply is also increased, the market will accept the excess goods that are present in the market. So as a result, the total revenue will increase.
What do you think? Any other idea?
ma'am, since the supply has increased, so the supply curve will shift towards left. So it will increase the price and will reduce the quantity demand. Since the demand curve is elastic, so the total revenue will decrease because the decrease in quantity is more powerful than the increase in price.
Decrease in quantity. Why quantity will decrease? Your
Ma'am,
demand
because
curve.
supply is increasing, right?
Excuse me, ma'am,
Supply
the
is
increase in
increasing. So
supply
supply
of
curve
mobile
is to
phones
the
is the
right.
reason.
সাপ্লাইটা ইনক্রিজ করছে না ডিক্রিজ করছে ম্যাম
Supply increase করছে তো supply curve তো rightward shift হবে.
ও হ্যাঁ
But
তাহলে তো ম্যাম
increase in supply must be due to the increase in price, right?
No, it is not
ম্যাম
mentioned.
ইনক্রিজ ইন সাপ্লাই বলেছে মানে তো শিফট করছে কার্ভটা
Hmm.
তো ম্যাম যখন ডিক্রিজ
Supply
করছে
curve
তাহলে
has
রাইট
shifted, yes. Supply curve has
right
shifted to the right. The price is falling. Quantity sold, that will also increase.
so ম্যাম it will increase the total revenue.
Yes. Now the thing is, two things are doing. Look, price is falling and Q is rising. And the demand is elastic. That means change in quantity is greater than change in price. That means Q effect is more than P effect. Now, as Q is rising, P is falling, so total revenue will rise. Okay.
Ma'am, why is the supply increasing? Is it due to the increase in price?
It is not mentioned. It is not mentioned. Just it is mentioned an increase in supply of mobile phone. So
But
you have
ma'am,
to
if it
start
is
from
due to
that
the
point.
increase in price, that the increase
No,
that there is an
no,
increase in
no,
supply,
no,
then ma'am,
no,
the
no,
mobile,
no.
when the demand is elastic, then people will buy less mobile phones, right?
No, you are basically right. Look, you're technically you are wrong. Because it is increase in supply. It is not said increase in quantity supplied. Increase in supply. That means it is the shifting of the supply curve to the right. Change in supply. It is not change in
Okay.
quantity supplied. So this is not due to change in price. This is due to some other reason. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So your supply curve has shifted here to the right. Anyway, so the total spending that will rise. So look, this is apparently very easy question, but when you are going to give the answer, look, so many confusions are coming. So you have to be very clear conceptually, then you give the answer. Read the question carefully first. Increase in supply or decrease in supply. Then you have to understand whether it is increase in quantity supplied or increase in supply. Then draw the diagram in the rough page or wherever, then write your answer. The answer may be 2 or 3 sentences, but it is not very easy to give answer. You have just seen so many confusions are coming. How does a minimum wage above the equilibrium level
Excuse me,
affect the
ma'am.
labor market?
Can you tell the previous answer once again? What would be the final
Yes.
answer?
It is the increase in supply of mobile phone. That means the supply curve of the mobile phone is shifting to the right. So corresponding to the new equilibrium, the price will fall and equilibrium quantity will rise. As demand is elastic, so change in quantity is greater than change in price. As quantity is rising and price is falling, so the rising effect is stronger than falling effect. Therefore, the total spending, which we are calling as total revenue, is rising. Okay, because total revenue is P into Q. Here P is falling, Q is rising, and as it is elastic, quantity effect is stronger. So ultimately the total revenue will rise. So that will be your answer. No need to draw the diagram in your final copy, but if you want, you can draw it in a rough page.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I. How does a minimum wage above the equilibrium level affect the labor market? Minimum wage above the equilibrium, yes?
Ma'am, the demand for the labor will, the supply of the labor will increase, and the quantity supplied,
Unemployment, simple unemployment.
unemployment.
Because
But like,
look,
what
first
we
of all,
can
you
like,
have to.
but like we can give the mechanism, like how it is
No,
happening,
no,
or
no,
this,
no,
like,
no, 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 no. First of all, you have to mention that as the minimum wage is above the equilibrium level, so it is effective price. What can I say? It is effective price flooring. Okay, it is effective price flooring mechanism, and because of as the price is above the equilibrium level, so the quantity supply is higher than quantity demanded, so that creates the problem of excess supply, or in the labor market it is the unemployment. That much. Max device, you can draw the diagram, but no need. If logically you are correct, then it's okay. 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 Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at the next one. In the two commodity framework for normal good, show diagrammatically what happened to a consumer's optimum if all prices and income double. Okay. Consumer's optimum, that means it is like indifference curve. Okay, indifference curve analysis. Now you are in the consumer behavior. Price and income double. Very, very good question. What will be your answer? Think and tell me. In a two commodity framework for normal good, show diagrammatically what happens to a consumer's optimum if all prices and income double?
Ma'am, nothing will happen because the prices are doubling. So the budget line will shift inwards, and then the income is increasing at the same ratio. So the then it's again coming outwards.
Yes, good answer. Good answer, because that is the thing. Look, what is the slope of your budget line? Minus px by py. Prices are double, so px by py is constant. So there is no change in slope of my budget line. Next comes the horizontal and vertical intercept. The horizontal intercept of the budget line is m by px. M is double, px is double. So there is no change in m by px. Similarly, m by py is also same as before. So this is why there will be no change in your budget position. There will be no change in your indifference curve. So there will be no change in consumer's optimum as well.
Excuse me,
No.
ma'am, can you show diagrammatically?
But how to draw it? I don't know how to draw. দাঁড়াও, দেখছি, try করছি। Look, this is your consumer consumption surface. This is your budget line. The slope is minus px by py. Px is double, py is double, so there is no change in the shift. Now the value of the horizontal intercept is m by px. Now m is double, px is double, so there is no change in the horizontal intercept. Similarly, the value of the vertical intercept is m by py. With the same reasoning, m by py is also unchanged. So there is actually no shifting of your budget line. And consumer's equilibrium is as before. There is no change of your indifference curve position. So the equilibrium is same as before. Okay, so the consumer optimum is same as before. This is how you can explain. Okay.
ম্যাম আনসারটা আরেকবার ইলাবোরেট করে দেবেন?
Answer elaborate মানে হচ্ছে, look, first of all you have to check whether there will be a shift of your budget line or not. If your budget line will shift, then your optimum consumption bundle will change. Okay, so now regarding the slope is constant because the slope is minus px by py. Px and py both double, so px by py is constant, same as before, not constant, but it is same as before. The horizontal intercept value is m by px. As m is double, px is double, so m by px is constant. With the same reasoning, m by py is also constant. As everything is same as before, so there will be no shift of your budget line, and the indifference curve is also in its own position. That is why the equilibrium point E will be same as before. Consumer's optimum is not going to change. Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, yes, question number K. Two straight line demand curves originating at the same point on the price axis have same elasticity at a given price. Is it true? Two straight line demand curves originating at the same point on the price axis have same elasticity at a given price.
No, ma'am, it's not true.
It's not true, nah?
Yes, ma'am.
Elasticity can't be same, ma'am.
Yes, as the slopes are different. This is one demand curve, this is another demand curve for a constant price. So they are asking whether elasticity at this point is equal to elasticity at this point. No. These are quite different because the slopes are different, quantities are different. Only the price is same. The elasticity of demand is quite different. For that, you have to use the formula of elasticity of demand. And then you have to explain which are different, which components are different for two demand curves. Question number L. Cost of producing smart TV has fallen over time. How it affects the consumer surplus and producers? Yes, it is here. It is here. Haven't I discussed anything
আগের
about the
বছরের পেপার
consumer
না ম্যাম এটা ডিসকাস হয়নি
surplus,
কনজিউমার
producer
প্রোডিউসার
surplus
প্লাস
কিছু বলিনি আমি, তাই না?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম হ্যাঁ ma'am, কিছু হয়নি এখনো
তাহলে আছে তো, আছে তো। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, বলছি দাঁড়াও। আগের কোশ্চেন এই ইয়ারে কোশ্চেনটা ডিসকাস করে নি, তারপর চলে যাব ওখানে। কেমন? What is the relationship between two goods if MRS between them is 0 or infinite? What is the relation between two goods if MRS means marginal rate of substitution, between them is 0? That means if it is 0, then marginal utility of commodity. MRS is what? MUX by MUY. If the value is 0, then MUX is 0. And if the value is infinite, then MUY is 0. Right? If it is 0, that means what? That means this commodity is bad. So if MRS is 0 or infinite, then one of the two commodities is becoming bad. Okay. Okay, let me do one thing. As I have decided to discuss the question today, let me discuss question today. And I will discuss the
ম্যাম একটা
consumer
কোয়েশ্চেন ম্যাম
বলো।
ম্যাম ইনডিফারেন্স কার্ভের মধ্যে দুটো গুডের মধ্যে যে কোনো একটা গুড যদি ব্যাড গুড হয়ে থাকে সেই ক্ষেত্রে তোমার ইনডিফারেন্স কার্ভটা আপওয়ার্ড স্লোপিং হবে
হবে তো, মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি নেগেটিভ হয়ে যাবে।
আচ্ছা ম্যাম
তো এখানে আমি একটা কাজ করি, for today I am going to discuss only the questions. In the next class I will discuss consumer and producer surplus, otherwise it will be very haphazard. Okay, I will discuss definitely. This part is I missed that part. I'm very sorry for that. I will discuss it in the next class. Consumer surplus and producer surplus, very easy to understand and very interesting as well. One class is enough. Okay, 1-2 hours is enough for that. Acha. Draw the indifference curve for the consumer who does not like pollution but like cars. Follow dekhi. Draw the indifference curve for the consumer who
এটা তো
does
আপওয়ার্ড
not
স্লোপিং
like
আইসি হবে ম্যাম
upward sloping. And if it is like that, just a minute. Two commodities are there. One is pollution, another is car. The car is here, pollution is here. Pollution is a bad commodity, so your indifference curve is like this. Okay, you are deviating from the bad commodity axis. Okay, if car is a bad commodity, then the indifference curve will be like this. If car and pollution both are bad commodity, then the indifference curve will be like this. Okay,
ম্যাম আরেকবার ওই কনকেভ শেপটা বোঝান ম্যাম কি করে হলো
because pollution is a bad commodity, right? So that is why when I am consuming more and more of car, I am deviating from that axis where I am measuring the bad commodity. This is why it is concave.
আর কনভেক্সটা ম্যাম
এটা হচ্ছে যখন car is considered as a bad commodity, say pollution is a good commodity but car is bad commodity.
আচ্ছা ম্যাম ওকে
When two commodities are perfect substitute to each other, what will be the shape of the income consumption curve? Okay. When two commodities are perfect substitute to each other, that means the indifference curve is a straight line. What will be the shape of the income consumption curve? It will also be a straight line. Look. Just a minute. Check. Set this is the set. Two commodities are perfect substitute to each other. That means this is your indifference curve and this is your budget line as well. So ultimately, say the budget line is like this. Okay. So your equilibrium is a corner solution. Equilibrium is here. If you have another budget line like this, corresponding to that, you have another indifference curve. So look at the equilibrium points. The equilibrium points are on the horizontal axis. Okay. So if you join all those equilibrium points, then your ICC will be like this. It is just the horizontal axis. This is your ICC. Okay. Draw it your own copy and think of it, you will get your answer. In case of perfect complementary goods, the indifference curve is like this. L shape. And in that case, the ICC is like this. Straight line through origin. Okay.
ম্যাম আরেকবার এক্সপ্লেইন করুন না আইসিসি ব্যাপারটা।
Just a minute. These things are there in variant. I'm just giving you the reference. These things are there in variant. If two commodities are perfect substitute, then the indifference curve is a straight line like your budget line. So this is the indifference. These are the two indifference curves parallel to each other. Okay. And say your budget line is like this. This is your budget line. This is the equilibrium point. The another budget line is here. So this is your equilibrium point. So if you join all those equilibrium points, then you are getting your ICC. Now ICC is this. If you join the equilibrium point corresponding to change in your income, then the budget lines are parallel to each other. So it is an increase in income. So if you are changing your income level, the corresponding equilibrium, this is your ICC. So ICC is nothing but the horizontal axis. Okay.
ওকে ম্যাম।
Short note. Common sources and externality. Common resource and externality that you can give the answer. Common resource, you know, externality is also known to as the common tragedy of common and all. Now question number B. Long run and short run elasticity of supply. Yes, that is also known to us. Question C. Price ceiling and its effect on the market outcome. Price ceiling known. All given goods are, look, this thing I discussed. All given goods are inferior goods, but all inferior goods are not given goods. So this is I discussed. In both cases, income effect is negative, but in case of given good, income effect is so strongly negative that it is dominating the substitution effect, and ultimately price effect is becoming negative, and it is the violation of law of demand. That is why given good is actually the subset of the inferior good. Given good means inferior good, that is negative income effect. But inferior good doesn't always mean given good. Because inferior good is maintaining law of demand in general, but given good never maintain law of demand.
ম্যাম এই কোশ্চেন গুলোর জন্য ডায়াগ্রাম ড্র করতে পারেন ম্যাম, শুধু লিখে দিলে
হ্যাঁ করতেই হবে, 5 নম্বরের কোশ্চেন আছে।
ওকে ম্যাম।
Question number 2E. Relation between own price elasticity of demand and total revenue. This is very well written in Pindyck Rubenfeld as well, and I also discussed in that class. So this is the short note. Now section C. What is the role of invisible hand in the market economy? Easy question. What is market failure? Intervention. Any type of intervention is creating market failure. 1 marks question. Look. Explain when price mechanism cannot work, then it is called market failure. That will be the answer. Explain 2 main causes of market failure. 2 main causes: tax, this is government intervention, or externality, another intervention, another byproduct of the
মার্কেট
production.
পাওয়ার বলতে পারি ম্যাম?
Market power, yes, market power. Market, so many reasons are there. Market power, externality, or pollution creation, or government intervention. These are the reasons behind any type of intervention in the market. Okay, look at question 3b. 2 individuals A and B spend their time baking cakes and pizzas. A takes 2 hours to bake a cake and 1 hour to bake a pizza. B takes 3 hours to bake a cake and 2 hours to bake a pizza. Explain how both of them can gain from trade, even though one of them has absolute advantage in producing both. Obviously, B has absolute advantage. No, A has absolute advantage. A can produce both at the lesser time. So that you have to explain with the help of the opportunity cost. Huh? In baking, which food will be specialized? So that you have to check with the help of the opportunity cost. Whose opportunity cost is least, that individual should produce the commodity. This is the comparative advantage theorem. So this is something related with the opportunity cost and comparative advantage theorem. 3b. Achha, question 4a. Technological advance reduce the cost of computer chips. How do you think this affect the market for computer software, and typewriter? So for that, look, 2 plus 2 plus 2. So for each type, you have to draw the diagram. Cost of computer chips is reduced, so it will increase the supply. This is for computer. Computer software is actually a complementary goods with computer. So as demand for computer is rising, demand for software, computer software will also rise. Typewriter is a substitute of computer, so demand for typewriter will fall. This is how you have to explain by shifting the demand and supply curve for each of these categories. Diagram is must for 4a. 3 set of diagrams. 4b. For standard demand and supply curves, how does per unit tax on the product sold affect the amount of quantity sold, price paid by the buyers, price received by the sellers, total tax payment? So this is also done. For the standard demand, how does per unit tax of the producer sold affect the amount of quantity sold? So that is a single diagram. A single diagram will help you get the answer. The paid by the buyer will rise, received by seller is falling. Total tax payment is that rectangle, and the quantity sold, that will definitely fall. 5a. Define point elasticity of demand. Rank from highest to lowest absolute value of the price elasticity of demand for point A, B, C, D, E on the 3 demand curves on the diagram. Look, elasticity of A is highest, then B, C is lowest, and D and E, these are same. No? Elasticity at D is equal to elasticity of B, because these are parallel to each other. 2 demand curves are parallel. But what about E? Is it the minimum midpoint? Is it the midpoint? You have to check. You have to check. Is a good question. You have to check whether E is the midpoint. If E is the midpoint, then elasticity is equal to 1. I think it is the midpoint. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it is not the midpoint. Elasticity is greater than 1 for E. Use the following table to answer the questions given below. Air conditioning unit and kilowatt of elasticity, cross price elasticity, Coke and Pepsi cross price elasticity. Okay, cross price elasticity is great, positive for Coke and Pepsi. So they are substitute. Air condition and kerosene, they are complement. No. What do you think? What is the relation between air condition and electricity? They are complementary. That is why elasticity is negative, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
As for Coke and Pepsi, they are substitutes, so cross price is positive. What does the sign of cross price elasticity imply about the relation? So that is what we said. Second part, use the information in the table above to calculate how a 5% increase in price of Pepsi affect the quantity of Coke demanded. That you can find out. Very easy. Okay. The sales data of the book publishing company produces a demand function. At the demand function, find out the demand curve. So you have to draw the demand curve. Number of books sold at the price P is equal to 25. Price of the sellers to sell 2,500 copies. Price at zero sell at zero price. Explain whether the following statement are true, false, uncertain. The 6A is very easy to give the answer, but when you will give answer for this type of question, remember to give the unit. For number of books, question number 6A, 2. Number of books sold at price 25. I don't know what will be the value, say 100. So when you are giving the answer of 100, number of books is 100, you have to mention 100 copies. Okay, that copies is very important. If you will not write copy, say the 2 for full marks is 2, you will get 1. Without any reason, you will get 50% marks is deducted, as you are not mentioning the unit. So for this type of easy question, remember this thing is very important. 6B. Explain whether the following statements are true, false, or uncertain. If there is inelastic price, inelastic price elasticity, inelastic price elasticity and price rises, total expenditure will fall. You have to check. The demand for a commodity increases when price of its substitute increases. Very easy. The price of X is 2 rupees for first 200. Okay. Can you do that? 7A. 7A, you have to draw the budget line. You have to draw the budget line for 7A. Can you make a try? Are you trying or I'm just sitting? Anyone in this class, are you trying? Or take a snapshot of it and make a try in your home. I'm just giving you one hint. The budget line will be a kinked budget line. It is not a smooth budget line. It will be a kinked budget line. Make a try. If income elasticity, look at question 7B. If income elasticities for all the goods that a consumer buys are constant and equal, they must be equal to unity. Is it true? No, a simple mathematics is there. Take the budget equation, M is equal to Px into X plus Py into Y. then differentiate it with respect to M. Okay, income elasticity, na? Differentiate it with respect to M, and then you can find it out. The income elasticity. Draw a set of indifference curves for the consumer who likes both tea and biscuit but always choose to avoid eating them together. কি হবে বলো তো এটা? Draw the last one. Draw a set of ICs for the consumer who likes both tea and biscuits but always choose to avoid eating them together. That means he is preferring tea and coffee separately. The combination is not preferred. Then what will be the shape of the indifference curve?
Concave to the origin.
Yes. Okay. So go back to question.
Ma'am, how can you explain the last one?
Yes, the student who gave the answer. Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, explain. Explain to her. This is the question.
Because the person prefers any one at a time, so the equilibrium point won't be at the center. So the equilibrium point will be at the x-axis or y-axis.
Yes, equilibrium point must be either on the x-axis or on the y-axis. It should not be in between that.
Ma'am, how?
Just a minute. I'm trying to draw it. This is your budget line. Here you are measuring tea. And here biscuit, I think. I can't remember the name. Okay, fine. So he is preferring either tea or biscuit. So at the optimum, he is consuming either tea or biscuit, not a combination of all that. If your indifference curve is like that, then only you will get such type of equilibrium. That this is equilibrium here. Okay, because look, that may be the equilibrium, but you can consume this, you can get same level of utility with the lower income level. So why not? That is why ultimately your equilibrium here, you at the equilibrium you are consuming only biscuits. If your
answer লিখবো no interior solution, no interior solution possible.
no interior solution, yes, because the question is saying that combination is not preferred. So as it is only tea or biscuit, so the concave combination is there. So the indifference curve should be concave. Okay. Okay.
No, ma'am, I don't understand.
You don't understand? Where is your problem? Where is your problem? বলো না বললে কি করে বুঝবো?
ম্যাম আমি ফলো আপ করতে পারলাম না কি হলো ব্যাপারটা।
Tea and biscuit, okay? This is your budget line. Ultimately, you have to be either on the horizontal axis or on the vertical axis. No combination, no intermediate solution is accepted by the consumer. Ultimately, consumer is either consuming on the horizontal axis or on the vertical axis. Is it okay? Because
Yes,
he is
ma'am.
preferring tea or biscuit. The combination is not preferred. Tea and biscuit, that combination is not preferred. Individually, he is preferring either this or that, but combination is not preferred. So ultimately, your equilibrium will be either on the horizontal or on the vertical axis. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Then how to get that type of combination? If your indifference curve is like this, then only you will get equilibrium at the vertical axis here. Or it depends. You may have equilibrium at this point as well, say E dash. Okay, so that is why it is the convex, it is the concave combination. Indifference curve should be concave. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, চলো 2020 টা একটু তাড়াতাড়ি করে নি। Write 4 opportunity cost of purchasing a storybook. So many things are there. Price level will rise in next month. Is it a positive or normative sentence? কি মনে হচ্ছে? Price level will rise is next month. Positive statement or normative statement? Where you are? কি হবে কি? পজিটিভ নরমেটিভ ভুলে গেছো?
This is positive.
Yes, it is positive. You can check it. What is production possibility curve? Simple. When income increases, a consumer can reduce consumption of a commodity. Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, for inferior good.
Ma'am, for inferior
Exactly.
good.
Mention 2 factors which can influence elasticity of demand. Simple. How supply of a commodity is influenced by the fall in input price. Supply of a commodity is influenced by the fall in input price. The supply curve will shift to the right. Fall in input price, the supply curve will shift to the right. Right. Equilibrium price will fall, equilibrium quantity will rise. This is what happened. G. What will be the elasticity of supply of a steeper supply curve passing through the origin? What will be the elasticity of supply of the flatter supply curve passing through the same origin? কি হবে? Two supply curves are there. From the origin they are passing through. Whose elasticity is more and whose elasticity is less? What is the answer? সবাই এরকম সাইলেন্ট থাকলে কি করে হবে? কি হলো? No one in the class.
The first one would be inelastic and the second one Elastic.
Absolutely wrong. For both the supply curve, the elasticity is equal to 1 because they are passing through the origin. If you have elasticity, if your supply curve have any, if your supply curve has any horizontal intercept, then it is inelastic. If your supply curve has any vertical intercept, it is elastic. But if your supply curve is going through origin, whatever be the slope of the supply curve, the elasticity is 1. When the demand is inelastic in nature, how total revenue will change when price of the commodity will fall? Okay, this is okay type, right? It's easy to give the answer. When price of computer is increasing, how demand for small tab is influenced? Small tab and computer, they are substitute, right? They are substitute. What will be the situation of the market when there is effective price selling? Effective price selling. So excess demand. Okay? There will be excess demand. When government has imposed an effective minimum wage in the labor market, what will be the condition of employment there? Minimum wage. So it is unemployment. That is already there in the last year. What is law of diminishing
Excuse me,
marginal?
ma'am. When they are saying effective, what does it mean? Effective price ceiling.
Effective means which is actually working. If the price ceiling is above the equilibrium price, it is not working.
Okay, ma'am.
So this effective and non-effective, these things are there in pin diagram. Open and you can see two diagrams are there for price ceiling and two for price flooring. One is effective, one is non-effective. What will be the shape of the indifference curve when two commodities are left shoe and right shoe? That means L-shaped indifference curve. Shoes and socks. These are the substitutes. So straight line indifference curve. What will be the value of the income effect for inferior good? Negative. What will be the value of income effect for given good? Yes, waiting for your answer.
নেগেটিভ তো নেগেটিভ
হ্যাঁ দুটো জন্যই নেগেটিভ এটা ঘুরিয়ে ঘুরিয়ে দিয়েছে না কোশ্চেন গুলো when will indifference curve be concave to origin? When two commodities are bad, then it is concave to origin. Comparative advantage and gains from trade. Short note, World Russian and Marshallian stability. Look, this is coming. Command economy versus mixed economy. Market adjustment with price floor and price ceiling. The relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Very flat type of question, but these things are there. What is elasticity of demand? Price elasticity of demand for gasoline is 0.4. Price of gasoline is 3,000. Government wants to reduce the use of gasoline by 20%. By how much should it increase the price? Okay. What will be the shape of the demand curve when elasticity of demand is 1? Elasticity of demand is 1, then the demand curve is rectangular hyperbola. You have to draw the diagram, explain the shape, that's all. And the value obviously. Consider the market for eggs with demand and supply diagram. Discuss how equilibrium price and quantity change when following happens. The price of foods of hens falls. Price of food. So it is the raw material, right? It is falling, the supply is rising. The medical study indicates eating eggs is hazardous for the health. If it is hazardous, then the demand will fall. The proper diagram explains how the supply curve of ghee will be affected if the price of milk rises. Price of milk. Milk is the ingredient. Milk is the raw material of ghee. So if price of milk is rising, supply of ghee will fall. Demand for rice bran oil be affected if price of sunflower oil falls. Sunflower and rice bran, they are substitute goods. So if price of sunflower is falling, people are consuming more sunflower and reduction in demand for, so demand curve of rice bran, that will shift to the left. Okay. Consider the following demand function. TV আর toy দিয়ে একটা কিছু demand function আছে. Television, plot the demand curve and find its slope. If consumers income is this, how will it affect the demand function and curve? That means you have to plot M here. How producers toy and television, how products toy and televisions are related. Can you tell me how they are related? Whether they are substitute or complement goods? TV and toy. From this demand equation, can you tell me how they are related? How they are related? If price of toy is rising, look, price of toy is rising, demand for quantity of TV is rising. So then toy and TV, they are complement, na? They are complement to each other. Interesting question. Joya always gets twice as much utility from an extra dance ticket as she does from an extra basketball ticket, regardless of how much tickets of either type she has. Draw Joya's income consumption curve and angel curve for dance ticket. The utility function of two goods X and Y is given as this. Cobb-Douglas sort of. If price of two goods are given as Px, find out the ICC is a straight line through origin. Just derive করলেই হয়ে যাবে. And do one thing, these things are, I think these questions are there in the college LMS. Try to solve all those questions as much as possible. Okay. Look, you can, from studying these questions, it is easier for you to understand which type of questions are coming. Look, no flat questions are coming. Application questions are there. Either logical application or mathematical application. So for that, you have to practice. Keep practicing. It will be easy for you to give the answer. Okay. That much I can say. Okay, so in the next class, I will discuss two things. Actually, when I was discussing the consumer behavior, I just saw one thing is missing there, that is lexicographic preference. So I will introduce that lexicographic preference from consumer behavior and the price, consumer surplus and producer surplus portions as well. Okay, so that I will discuss in the next class. Maybe Wednesday is a holiday, but in the next week we will meet and then we will discuss these two topics. Fine.
কনজিউমার ইউটিলিটি অ্যাপ্রোচের ম্যাম একবার রেফারেন্সটা আরেকবার ক্লিয়ার করে নিচ্ছি। পিন্ডায়ক আর হাল ভেরিয়েন্ট দুটো পড়বো তো?